Hello YouTube, this is Headshake and welcome once again to a very exciting video. Now today what we are going to be looking at is the default camera on Explain 11, which I think is amazing, is absolutely great. So I will show you my configuration, but basically what you can do is with the mouse you can look around obviously, but also you can easily move around your cockpit. You can go forward, backwards, straight left or right, and you can go up or down, right? And also you can assign some shortcuts. That is like as an example, I have some set, but I think they are all outside. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which 7 is the same as 5, it seems. Yep, they are the same. 8 and 9, which doesn't seem to be anything, so the 5, let's switch this one, let's do the 5, and over here let's make this my other camera. So to do that is control, left control, and a keypad number. In this case it's gonna be 2, and now each time I press the 2 I'm gonna go over there. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, isn't that great? You can set it up anywhere you want, and it's as simple as that. It's amazing. It's the way it ought to be. Okay, now let's show you my configuration. Yours is gonna be different because mine is custom. Let's go to keyboard and search for the keys. I love this. I just love it. So I move up, left, right, and down with my arrows. If you see, it's the on the views, on the manipulate view, move view forward, move view backwards, move view left, and move view right. Those are my arrows. And then I have page up and page down for moving the view up and moving the view down. It's not the same as moving the view forward or backward. Forward and backward are for my arrow keys. Up and down are for page up and page down, and that's the way I go up, like so. Let me show you. This is page up, page down, arrows up, arrow down, arrow left, arrow right. And to rotate my head is with the mouse, right click and move it around. That's great, isn't it? And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Also, I assigned the views, some of these at least, the internal and external. I set the forward with 3D panel number 1. These are not my keypad. This is on the numbers above all the letters. So on internal number 1 is forward with 3D panel. On the externals, 2 is chase, 3 is circle, 5 is linear spot, and 6 is still spot. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And Cinema Verite it gives a little wobble to the camera, but I am using another plugin which is Headshake. Let me take that away. There we go. Okay, and now let's see. I'll show you the difference between Cinema Verite and without it. So as you can see, now the head moves a little bit. It's a little bit more cinematic, and it kind of works also with the G-forces and stuff like that. It's really simple, and with if you have turbulence, it'll be really shaky. So it's pretty cool, and that's by default on Explain 11, which is pretty cool also. Let's see about the views. So first, the internal ones. I only use the forward with 3D panel. I don't think you're gonna be interested in the other ones. Let's see, 2D panel. Yeah, you cannot move the camera. I think that is gonna be really good for someone with problems with the FPSs, but I don't know. It's not gonna be really useful. Yeah, I won't use this. Forward with HUD. I don't see the HUD, but okay. And forward no display is the same. Yep, I'd go forward with 3D panel. That's about it. And now the external views. Linear spot. Okay, this is really interesting. You cannot move the camera around with the arrows, or page up or page down. What happens here, let me show you. Let me get my joystick here. What happens here is okay, there we go. So the camera is on a still spot, but it's not the way this works. Let's go again. External linear spot. Okay, there we go. So when you select it at the speed that you are traveling at, the camera is going to be traveling at. So if you accelerate, the aircraft will start getting away. But if you stop, the camera will eventually pass over it, because the camera is on a constant speed. That speed is, as I said before, is exactly the speed that your aircraft was moving when the camera was selected, right? So that's that camera. And then we have still spot. Still spot, you can move around, and it will always lock on the aircraft, but it will stay on the same spot. So as an example, if I accelerate, the camera is following the, you will always have the aircraft on view, but the camera will remain always on the same spot. Okay. Now let's see. Runway. Yep, that's pretty much it. And then circle. Okay, now this is something that I think it's not gonna be noticeable until we are in the air. So let's have that in hold. Well, no, actually. Okay, yes, circle and chase. These cameras look pretty similar, but you won't be able to notice the difference until the aircraft is on the air. So we'll see those cameras once we're in the air. We'll compare circle and chase. Tower, well, you reach the closest tower, which seems to be over here, and you can look at whatever you want. I think it follows the aircraft. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Yep, as you can see, it is following the aircraft. Whoops. So yeah, that's that. You can obviously move the camera, but it will always try and follow the aircraft, right? Okay. Now let's see. Right along. This is a camera that is really interesting because you can get much closer to the aircraft. So some people ask me, how do you make the wing view? Because on these aircraft you cannot get inside the passengers. So you can do some really interesting cameras with the ride along camera. It's really cool. You can get do some really cool close-ups. Look at that. I mean, the level of detail is amazing. For example, the wing view, it's something like this. And there you go, you got a wing view right there. How's that? So yeah, it's really cool. Let's see what else. track weapon, no idea. And the free camera is just a camera that is completely and absolutely free. It doesn't follow the aircraft, it doesn't do anything. You have full control over it, and where you set it, that's the way it's gonna be. You can obviously zoom in with all cameras, you can zoom in or zoom out. Yeah, it's really cool. So yeah, that's basically it. Let's get into the air so we can show you the difference between circle and chase. Flaps 5. That should be good enough. Alrighty, let's start rotating. There we go. Okay, let's maintain that. So, let's see. This is chase, and this is circle. So chase, this is how chase looks like. So you can see it is chasing the aircraft. I mean, you can move the camera around, but it's always going to see the aircraft from the angle that you set the camera, and it sticks with it. If you select the other one, which is circle, you can see the camera always maintains a heading, even if the aircraft turns or does whatever. The camera always maintains the same heading. So I don't know, I think it looks much better. I mean, doesn't that just look amazing? I don't know. How cool is that? Whew. X-Plane does look some wonderful. That's just great. But yeah, that's about it. So I hope you learned something new about the X-Plane 11 cameras. They are very useful, very handy. They are amazing. They just work very well. No need for plugins like Easy Dock or something like that. The camera just works, and it works amazingly. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Please take care of yourselves. Happy flying. Cross check out.